Toasty Realm. Oh, is that a burger? Is that a burger? The Void of Illusion, the Tasty Realm. Oh, now we're Anna again? Okay. Wonder how the... I know it's Yoshi's Island hacking going on there too, but I don't think it's as in-depth. Oh my god, I just didn't want to touch the fire. Salt. Salt factory. Why are they in jars? Why are there cookies? Wait, what was this place called again? It's just Foodland, I guess. Is that what I'm calling it? Why does it have the Yoshi's Island music? What does that have to do with food? Yoshi's like to eat spaghetti with chopsticks. Oh my god. Eevee, this is such a charming hack. All around. Burger Time. Anybody play that? Unfortunately I did. I've never been as into the... I like old games, but it kind of goes back as far as NES for me. And even then, I've never liked the high score objective, like one screen stuff like Burger Time. But I certainly did it back... The forum I was a part of back in the day was Retro Uprising, where it was like a Insight emulator. It's still around. I don't think it's doing as well because a lot of forums aren't. But yeah, Insight emulators, mostly for like a lot of the old stuff. I think like they have N64 now, but in its heyday, it was Super Nintendo was kind of the newest thing. Shit. But, oh god, I think I'm just gonna have to accept that hit. Yeah, Super Nintendo was its, like, biggest thing. They had MAME, like arcade. That was kind of big. So whenever they did contests, I really liked some of them, but, yeah, they'd always do the ones where it would be, like, MAME and, like, arcade cabinets, which I just didn't do a lot of in my actual life. So, yeah, we do things like Burger Time, and it's like, oh, everybody play it, and it's like, yeah, well, Cam's not gonna do too well, because it doesn't fucking play this shit. Oh, God! This is the first time I've seen that used. It's just a bubble. Ah! It's always so hard trying to not, like, fly into the ceiling with these things. Nothing like Tubular from the original game. God. It's so interesting, because, like, people will say about hacks that they feel like hacks, but... My god, anybody play the special stages of original Super Mario World? That stuff feels like a hack. Like, abso-fucking-lutely it does. Oh, this is a joy. I am having so much fun with this. No! I don't want to burst the balloon. I guess... What is going on in the main story? Why are we playing Anna again? Or Anna. I think it's Anna because there's two N's. Again, my Overwatch is showing, but... Oh, I think that's meant to be like if you get there fast enough with the bubble, you are rewarded with a diamond. Okay, I thought that might be another inflatey thing. So some background issues. I'm not like too big on those. Like at this point, just jumping back into hacking, I'm like, man, fuck it, kind of, because like there's certain things like you have to see there that like I can't do some of the things I wanted to just because of. Why are you not getting hit on the head, sir? I know I'm on a fucking springboard, but. Okay, thank you. Yeah, there's... Key? Oh, I see, okay. There's certain things with, like, cutoff with the pipes where it's, like, from my old hack, I can't do that stuff because I don't want to... I've been criticizing a lot of the weird cutoff stuff that people have been leaving in, but, I can't do it as well. Obviously, I want it to look as nice as it can, so it is fun trying to find those workarounds. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's definitely some limitations to like stuff you do, and I'm not saying there's any weird cutoff here. Obviously, it's all custom graphics and it's all accounted for. But yeah, some of the newer hack stuff, there's weird cutoffs and stuff happening. People, oh my god. And I just can't connect certain things to certain things. Like I need to connect all my ropes to the tops of pipes, for example. And I can't have a pipe coming perpendicular to another pipe. I might be able to, but if I do, I don't know how to do the graphics fix because there will be a gap of air in like a 2-pixel wide thing, or maybe 1 pixel even, wide thing that's just going from, oh shit. I don't know if we're gonna, I think we might have to actually die here. Because I don't have the health. Yeah, so there's some workarounds I definitely have to come up with there, and that's why, like, the logs are thrown in there. They weren't in there in the original one, but it's just kind of using the same thematic things of, again, I'm always just coming from the gamer's aspect, but yeah. Are we at the start of this freaking thing? I don't think we got a halfway point now. Shit, okay, that's fine. Oh, this is just a Bunch of coins. You gotta get the other 99 lives, dude. I don't think it's gonna happen. We're way too far away. Way too far away from the end here for it to happen. But yeah, I don't know. That's what's new with me. Oh, what's new with me is falling completely in a one-block thing. No big deal, right? No big deal. But I was at school yesterday because, I don't know, for those that don't know, what my shindig is theater, at least. I've experienced burnout with it recently. There's a lot going on there, but yeah, still involved as assistant lighting designer for the first time with my university. That was actually kind of fun yesterday. There's a lot of things that are driving me nuts with burnout, like being called for 7 hours when you're used for like 1 kind of thing. Yeah. That was yesterday. But yeah, kind of embracing my gamerism a bit more. I used to hide it a lot. I was kind of trained to do that by my parents. But not so much anymore, so I've been using my 3DS to kill time, and I started up Pokemon X. I think I talked about that a bit earlier. But yeah, one of my, I'm not sure where this is coming from, but one of the other people in the department wanted to play Animal Crossing New Leaf really bad, and it's just like, oh fuck. Man, like, I don't know what it is. Ever since the GameCube one, I can't get us into them. New Leaf did them. Okay, you know what we can actually, what we can do here is come at it. Oh my god, it comes at it with momentum. Shit, dude. Fucking seriously. Why is this such a chore now? Wow. Well, okay, I didn't want to do this, but let's go that way. Oh my god. Yeah, one of the people there, she wanted to play Animal Crossing New Leaf. Just like, you know, I always used to be the guy that's like, if you can have it online, why not do it? So I shouldn't really be like, why does it have online? But I don't know. Just like, the thing with me for Animal Crossing, I don't know how to feel about it. New Leaf's been fun. I definitely got it on a whim, and it's like hard downloaded to my 3DS. Original Alpha Sapphire. Original Sapphire DS, by the way, or like the light blue one that came out on original that apparently wasn't popular, but I fucking loved it, and now I'm gonna be a special little person with my Aqua Blue, that's what it was. My Aqua Blue 3DS that nobody else frickin' has. Yeah, it's hard downloaded to that, and I've gotten a good 40 hours in it, but it's like, go around like watering flowers or whatever, just doing whatever the fuck you do in that game. And it's like fun enough, but it's almost like, I have games that can do all these elements better, if that makes sense. I can go water shit in like a Harvest Moon game. I still like think Wonderful Life is just my favorite from nothing more than nostalgia, but Wonderful Life looks fantastic too, like visually, for what its era is. Or like Stardew Valley. So it's like, there's that kind of thing. It just feels a bit empty. It's got so much charm, though. That's the thing. It's got so much charm, but it feels like there's a lot to do. Like, you can collect everything, but at the same time, you can't really. There's not enough storage for it. But it's like, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but it's kind of like the what do I do almost. Oh god, well we have the health to deal with this at least this time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to feel about Animal Crossing in that sense. But yeah, anyways, someone from the department wanted to play it yesterday, and we did. I ran around for like 10 minutes. Fucking, yeah, like, they've certainly made some improvements with New Leaf, letting you be mayor and stuff, and oh god, and having the ordinance and stuff. Like, say she had the the city pretty one where like the citizens plant flowers. So it was nice, and I remember putting that ordinance on myself at one point, and then like I had a night owl one on because I was working night shifts, and then I had like a morning person one on because I was working morning shifts at different points. Like, I will pick the game up every 6 months. I'll write a letter to myself, like, I'll do things, but, like, it just feels like, it's so charming, and these little things provide entertainment, but I'm not sure why. I think that's what I'm trying to say, because, like, so many things do it better in different aspects. It's really interesting. Like, you can play The Sims and get, like, a much more in-depth experience. What is going on here? So we're gonna play Sicari, because I want my spin jump. What is this fucking dance floor on the top and bottom of the screen. Why are we eerie fucking, what is it, X-Files music? I love it. Oh, this is so much charm. Speaking of charm, yeah, I cannot give this enough praise. And that's not a, oh, the creators watching me thing. Oh, no, that never really affects me. So you've seen, I guess I've never expected it when I have done these things, but it happened with newer Super Mario Bros. Wii, like years ago, obviously, when, jeez, what was his name? Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy, if you're watching this. Scowl. When Scowl was watching that, that was unexpected. The problem with that series is it was done in such a whim, and it's like, I really shouldn't have, because, the capture card at the time could only do 360p, but I don't know. I took things more seriously back then. I'm trying to again, but, I don't know. I never want to be the fucking advertising asshole at the same time. I just want to have a fun time. If that makes sense. There's my croaky voice coming out. I think my croaky voice comes out when I'm quiet. I hate it. I hate it, man. Especially, I think it never comes out, normally, because, like, I do acting. Like, I know I'm saying I'm assistant lighting designing right now, and that's kind of like the backstage element I'm doing, but I've actually done a lot more acting, and that's kind of what I prefer. I've been mostly burnt out of the backstage stuff, but I was playing one of the lead roles in University's production before, and made such good friends from that. And it's like, it's interesting because I don't actually make, like, I make friends in theater, but it's not like people you see outside, because there's not a lot of crossover of interests. Like, when I'm not in theater, I'm playing video games. You know what I'm saying? So, there's not a lot of crossover with that either, so. But I've just kind of, like, ran that habit of not talking about my video game habit around theater, so that also might be part of it. But anyways, the last show, yeah, made some of my best friends with that, or just solidified current acquaintanceships. It was a wonderful show. But we've been kind of fucked over, and it's been really hard. There's a lot of elements to why I'm burnt out and why I'm just sick of the department right now, or just theater. There's a lot of bad things happening to me, most recently, but I think I've been doing it for like 8 years without a break, really, for the most part, so trying to invest more time into my other hobbies, like this now. Oh god. Oh, that looked weird. There's a bit of clipping going on there. I thought I was gonna die. But yeah, definitely made some of my best friendships in that. And that was like, they're like, university's the place to experiment. We always say that. And there's like a lot of pushback from the, I guess more like closed-minded city we live in, on a lot of the kind of crazier elements a lot of these shows are taking. But the one we were doing was directed by a scenographer. It doesn't usually direct. One of the new professors that's from my hometown as well. So we kind of get along in that regard. So we can talk about the snow we got that no one else got. And shit like that, and just like how things are different from Alberta to BC. Canada, by the way. I know those words probably mean nothing, but basically very, very beside each other provinces in the West. You ever seen an American trying to label a Canadian map? There's actually a thing for that. Look it up, it's pretty funny. There's a lot of Torontos, apparently. And let me just say, I've never set foot in Toronto. But, yeah. The show, anyways, it was like, I don't want to talk about, well, you know, this is what I do, too. I autopilot and I talk about random shit, so we haven't done that a ton this series, but this is what I do when we have seamless commentary. It was a show called Rocks. It was a Canadian written play from, like, the early 1900s, actually, and it took place in the early 1900s. Actually ended up proceeding pretty interestingly, because, I guess the long story short, which never, people, whenever they say that, it's never actually a short story, but I was a very stoic actor. I was very still. So I focused a lot of my recent years with one professor specifically training on physical acting. Oh right, we can't swim with you. Shit. So yeah, I focused a lot on that, and I took it completely to the next level by auditioning for this show. Because there was supposed to be like three roles, and then apparently 6 dancers, but we just don't have a big enough theater space for that because we don't have a theater. It's kind of one of the shitty things going on lately. It's just kind of like a weird diamond-shaped classroom they painted black and albeit gave them a great lighting system and everything, like some of the top of the line stuff in Canada altogether. It's kind of ridiculous. It's not an actual theater, but it has one of the best systems. I can go off on so many tangents on this. I realize. I'm sorry. But yeah, I auditioned to be a dancer. Did a lot of my physical acting stuff. Got the part. Showed up for rehearsals. We had 3 dancers cast. The dancers are supposed to mirror... we're supposed to, like, play shadows almost of the spirits of the main characters. The 2 main characters, and then the 3rd one's not supposed to have one. So there were 3 dancers and 2 characters to have dancers shadow them. So I was like, kind of going in like, how's this going to work? And we walk in, and they're like, well, the play's about this guy Blake that, like, died. And, or, you know, is suspected to be dead just in the snow. Hashtag Canada. And they're like, I think it would be really cool if you were, like, an interpretive version of his ghost. Because he is, in fact, dead. It's kind of the running gag at the university that I always play the dead guy. But, at least at the university. But, yeah. Anyways, that's kind of what that show was. But it was a very, very different, non-traditional piece, though. In the sense that it was, like, very focused on, like, what the lights were doing. And, like, the Northern Lights were a big thing. So, like, they were, like, trying to replicate the Northern Lights with the, lighting system. And they did a very good job of that, obviously. But, the lighting cues were, like, off the hook. It was ridiculous. I think Kirshen had, like, 1 billion lighting cues. So, yeah, that's that story. I don't know why I was going there, but it's story time. Heart in a Container. Thank you so much for playing Sicari Remastered. Wow, my story ended at the perfect time. Again, nothing to complain about this level. Very nicely done. Thematically works, music works. No complaints. It's been a blast. If I do miss a skip on a bonus house or 2, I'm sorry. We'll try and get them, but we'll definitely do a level count here and see where we're at. This takes us back to the start, I imagine. Okay. Save state. Let's reset. Let's see what we're at. 65. 65. Okay. So there's 3 exits that we do not have.